Hello, welcome to my first ever vlog, and let's call this a Noreen Talk.
Okay.
Roll that video. Awkward. Bitaw. Okay, so we are here at Alicia's Ridge, and I'd like to grab this chance to have a small talk with this very yeah.
What?
Athena Zee or Rizzel. Okay, I've prepared 3 questions, and syempre I'm hoping nga napud may makutlo ani nga lesson, and I hope na-audio ani yung tanong. Sorry nga na siya. So, pause at akay na yung labay. So, we had a situation na na-evict ni sa among spot karon kay na nagpa-picture diri akay. This is one of the nicest spot in this place. Okay, so without further ado, start na ta sa atong first question. There will only be, I have only prepared 3 questions, and I'm sure nga unuran po ni siya nga questions. Okay, are you ready?
Gusto ko kulbaan pero let's get it rolling.
Okay. So, first question. How do you keep your sanity, especially with multiple job and a daughter? For those who don't know her, she's a teacher in the morning and a teacher in the evening and a mother every single minute of the day. So yeah, how do you keep your sanity, especially with multiple job and a daughter?
What a question, right? Pero for the benefit of sharing, no, it's just that I think the best way I can tell is to keep your sanity intact amidst the challenging situation. Being a teacher, just that is a challenging job already. Especially nga we are in this time nga challenge ang tanan tao with the result of the pandemic. So being a teacher enough is just a thing considered challenging na siya. And adding to that, as an online teacher also, since it's part of ang gaining, let's say, extra income, so it's also a challenging job to manage those. Plus, with a 4-year kid, it adds up. Pero the best about it is when you are really sure of what you really are doing, you love it, and you have this passion in your heart, so you are composed, you are you. So it's still the best way to enjoy this is you love your work, you love your job. Don't think of it as kananaang for just complying things, pero make it as bitang way of living. You love it, so you're doing it. That's it.
Yay! Okay,
number 2.
so let's move on to the second question. So the second question is, how do you manage anxiety? Di ba kita malikyan nga nagita anxiety. So how do you manage your anxiety?
Anxiety is my friend. Actually, lately lang I've been dealing with it, and in fact, if you don't know, guys, I've been asking for a break from work. That's a 1-week break because things get so rough, and I think I need time for myself ba. And even it made me realize things. It made me so anxiety is hard to cope with people nga bitang you're not strong-willed emotionally, physically. Kung dili ka strong enough, this anxiety will kill you, or this anxiety will drag you down. So for those people, I challenge you guys, if you are in anxiety, if you are in depression, turn to God, talk to God, because He listens. And I think the best way to deal with that is accept it, or let's say admit it ba. Like you are in depression right now, acknowledge it. Kaya the more you accept the reality, the more you will know how to handle situations. So the best way I can tell is meditate, talk to God, and then I think mao lang na siya, recognize it so that you will know how to handle it.
Diba?
Sealed
na ako ang 1K. Ako pong murag, I've been through that, pero yan ang nasulti na tanan. So maulat din yung buhata if if you're dealing with anxiety or depression, then
Have time for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Mo niya kung giingon sa iya, dili pa siya. Kinanglan pa siya og push.
okay, wala po may mabilin sa akong
Ano also, work pressure. So,
Yeah.
dili pa, but I feel like she needs it more than me. It's just that time does not allow her pa.
Yeah.
So, we're praying. So, help us pray for her. Para mag-break siya. And I will tell you guys what happens after the break. So many things really. After the break, I had, So,
Nasuya kay ko sa iya kay naka-leave siya for 1 week, and
yeah.
when she came back, she's really makita gid mo saya nga she's really freshened up, and I'm really hoping nga makuha po na nako siya.
Yeah, and I'm actually asking her to do that for herself. Pero wala palagi time.
Kapit time. Pohon na yung madelegatean sa akong work.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you for that second question. And this will be the third and the last question. And of course, syempre daghan kay kag makuha ani nga lesson. Ani nga question, because I've made this question also because para po sa akong self pa for self-advice, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so third and last question. What makes you grow up that you can say that you're matured enough dealing life? Again, what makes you grow up that you can say that you're matured enough dealing life?
Miss Universe ka question. Pero yeah, reality based, that is a very timely question right now because everyone, I think, is having pressure dealing with life. So I think I can tell that I am matured enough to handle these situations in life is when kana bitong nakabalo naka self place ba, aha nimo ilugar imong self in every situation, especially your emotion, because emotion drags you wherever you want. I mean, dili siya ingon nga kana na ang slave ka, pero when you are not mature enough, this emotion will let you do things, will drag you where you want to go. Bisag dili na nimo gusto sa imong will. Pero kung mature ka enough, I believe na kay you have this talk to yourself bitaw nga kanang nakay version sa imong self nga makigstorya sa imong personal life pod, sa imong personal sa imong ikaw inside, that will remind you things nga kanang I should not do this, I should have done that. Ingana bitaw naa kay self-realization, that's what I mean. Nga moabot sa imong point bitaw nga dili ka mo make og abrupt decision, naa kay mga steps nga gina-follow, you've become particular sa everything nga gina-move nimo bitaw. Oh, what happens if I do this? What happens if I do not do this? What happens if kanang I will grab this, or what happens if I will not grab this? Na kay weighing of things ba. When you are matured enough, there's this one thing, kanang kabalo ka mo lie low sa tanan sitwasyon, dili ka mo kanabitang harsh ka, because it's the emotion that brings you there. Pero kung matured na ka enough, which is I consider myself, though mo mature pa man gid ta, pero I consider, especially kanang being angry ha. That's an example, very good example of kanang being mature. When you are angry, instead of you nagging or talking, silent sa, think, unsay nakapa-angry, accept again. Going back to my first or second question, you accept what you feel. Ingana ang sign bitaw sa maturity nga kabalo bitaw ka kung, as what I've said, ilugar ni imong self nganong i-accept unsay nahitabo sa situation. Don't blame others, don't find kanang ways bitaw nga malusutan ay kanang matakasan nimo siya, but face it with confidence. And again, another very important tip, you mature kung kanang pangayoon mo na siya Ginoo. Ayaw pag i-push imong maturity because it will still be immaturity. Kana bitang kanang willingness to grow, accept the realities in life and face it with confidence. Pero di na nimo tanan mabuhat without God's guidance yun. Devotional, I have a tip. Devotional helps you a lot. Kana bitong I don't know, pero every time nga ang devotional namo sa school, since every day man may every one of us handles, kanang we don't know, pero ma-feel nimo ba nga bisag wala sila kabalong mo na imong need, wala sila kabalong nga ingana imong pinagdadaanan karon. The messages in the devotionals or in the Bible talks about you, and then you will just self-reflect, meaning ni mature na ka, meaning you are accepting things the right way. Because if you push maturity, nga feel nimo matured ka, magpaka-mature bitaw ka, you will find it hard to yourself. Ang naara, ang maabot nimo pressure nga I need to do this, I need to do that. Pero kung matured ka, You know how to budget your time. You know how to do the things right, and you consult other people. Get other people's opinion as well. Kaya nga no, kung ikaw lang mismo mag-think, that's fine. Pero 2 is better than 1 when it comes to decision making, when it comes to kananaang making things for or choices. You need to consider someone's idea as well. Though dili na nimo sila i-perform, at least naka-idea which one is better. Then weigh things out. Seek God's help for maturity. Don't let yourself mature nga walay tabang sa Ginoo. That's very effective.
Amen.
Gusto na ako. Wait.
Ay, oy.
That's the last question. Gusto na ako ano sa iya because working with her and growing up with her, actually, we've been growing together since I moved to the city for my college, and working and growing with her. She was way back younger than me, like a younger sister kay basta 5 years on something ang among gap. But then I've been with her, and I can tell by now, comparing from the past few years, she's been in this journey of growing up. Makaingon gid ko nga she's already a new person right now. Kanang matured na bitaw. Though napa man kita ika-mature, di ba? Because we're still young. But then kani siya kay ni mature. Not just because of the position nga nasa iya ha, because sa school is na-in-charge siya as kanang principal, but I don't think that made her mature enough. Ato siyang paminawan, how can she tell or what can she say about being mature, or is she considering herself mature enough like what I have seen from her right now? Sige daw, be?
Sige, sa ako mabulol ko, pero yeah, sa ako ang situation, I can consider myself nga matured enough, pero di pa siya ingana ka enough, because I still have my downs, and sometimes dili ko maka-handle sa akong insecurities, kanang dugay ko maka-deal with it pa. So sa ako karon, I can say nga ni mature ko tungod sa akong kaagi as a person, and unsa pa kaning, and how I understand God's work in my life ba, because it really helps kay niabot sa point sa akong life nga I've been really in a dark place, but kanang God showed me the light, and then that point it made me realize of everything, and how God gonna bitang lift me up, and how I understand things. Siguro sa ako amanggung pagsabot sa maturity is that you understand things, bisag kanang you understand things nga dili siya angay sabton. For example, like naay usa ka butang nga wa ka kasabot, and pwede ka masuko, pwede ka magdumot, but you choose not to get angry with it, to hold grudge with it, but you choose to understand the things nga dili nabitaw masabtan. So something nga na, so I can say nga matured na ko, pero not that enough pa, kay I'm still growing, I'm still learning in life. Kay napagyapoy weakness, usahay gani mag-relapse ko. That's why usahay sa balay kanang bitang dili ko halos mogawa sa balay, because I'm dealing with myself. And ang akong mamagpapa sila ate mag-wonder nga no di ko halos magawa sa balay. It's because I'm really dealing with my anxiety. Usahay I have that self-diagnosed I have this kanang situational depression, something like that. So yeah, akong ginabuhat ana is coping it is something like praying lang gyud. Lahi na sa una nga, lahi na gid sa una nga kana bitang mugawas ka, mangita ka og friends, mangita ka og kanang lain diversion sa imuhang attention para dili nimo na ma-deal. But I've come to the point that I've realized ba nga, when you are facing something, face it right away.
Yes.
Kay so that although di mo makita ang solusyon, pero diha nimo masukod ang imuhang kaugalingon. Unsay imuhang flexibility ba sa imuhang pagsabot sa usa ka situation. So Sa ako, it really helps when you pray and talk to God, enjoy the alone time with God, and enjoy your own company. Mora gyud. And yeah, I don't need usahay I mas mo prefer na gid kog ako na lang isa. And that's one thing nga makaingon ko nga matured nako kay sa una di man gid ko mabuhi og ako ra isa, di ko mahadlok mo gawas og ako ra isa karon kay okay nag ako ra isa. Something like ingana. So,
Ligro na siya guys kay kuan ka na nang sa una kay basta ma-pressure siya sa balay kay mangita siya og friends tapos manglaag na sila kanang mas daghan pero siya nalaagan sa ako. Oh, bitaw.
And that's true.
Oh, diba? Gadget niya. That's reality. That's what I'm telling niya. Kung naka sa isa ka situation, when you are matured enough, dili nimo siya i-delay. And also, dili ka mangita og diversion nga I want to forget this. No, you have to face it. Because after forgetting that for a day or for an hour or for a minute, pagbalik nimo, that's still the same situation.
Yeah.
So face it. And the best way to face it, ingon siya, talk to God, ragid, mo ragid na. Kani bitang Bible, bisan og dili ka master sa Bible, pero kung nakakay ka na ang imong heart is set right, God will really lead you to words nga maka-advise ay maka-comfort sa imong. So, anxiety, face it. Anxiety, ayaw pagpalupig, ana. Because, after all, walay lang makatabang sa imo kundi imong self. So, just face it. Just handle it. Be matured enough.
Yeah, so I think that wraps everything up. So, thank you so much for my first guest. Dugay gid actually namo ni nga
Yes,
nga plan nga mag-vlog. Nakoloran na gid and diri sa Alicia's Ridge. Look at the view. It's very nice in here. And yeah, thank you so much for this. And siguro it's time na to go kay it's 8.
We're hungry.
8:19 na and we have to eat breakfast kaya mga kauban to naguna na sa sakyanan. Because they are hungry and we are hungry also. So thank you so much for watching. If you are watching until this very end, I hope na kay nakuha nga lesson from our situations or mga kaagi experiences. So thank you so much for watching and I hope you will consider liking and subscribing. Char! So yeah, bye!
We have new coming videos too.
Yeah, thank you.
Hear from us!
Bye!